money. Our mission is bring stability to society. And I believe that stability to society can only be brought in two ways. With stable money, that in this moment is the US dollar because it's the most stable currency in the world. But in the long term is actually Bitcoin and stable technology. So fair access to open technology is as important as access to money in order to have a stable society. Until we have Bitcoin as the main form of currency in the world and open technology accessible to everyone, we are not going to have a stable society.
We would hope that truly a global audience figures out that tokenized stocks and ETFs are a seamless way to get access to US capital markets. We do expect the initial wave of adoption really to happen with the same audience that is using stablecoins right now. It is very easy to understand that if a stablecoin gave you access to the US dollar, you can now use that stablecoin and get access to US capital markets through a wide variety of these ways that I just described. So we do expect the initial adoption cohort essentially to be the stablecoin users. Over time, we quite frankly expect a lot of the, almost call it the Web2 brokerage businesses, the Web2 fintechs globally to migrate to these on-chain rails, because quite frankly, a tokenized stock ultimately we believe will be a better version than the traditional stock in a clearing broker account.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back as expected. Don't forget we have options tomorrow. I don't see a big pullback unless the job numbers come in absolutely horrible. And then right now, as I'm doing this video, stocks are flat. And don't forget the news yesterday. We had Ondo launching Wall Street 2.0. Ondo Global Markets now live offering 100 tokenized U.S. stocks and ETFs on Ethereum. Now, of course, that's not available in the U.S., But guys, we're seeing the tokenization of stocks coming back to reality. Remember, the bank man was already working on it. Also, derivatives. Remember, they always take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and now we're back moving forward, taking those 2 steps. Because now you're going to start seeing a steamroll. 2026 to 2028, everything's going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then we have Tether CEO. We won't have a stable society until Bitcoin is the main currency worldwide. And is this correct? No, it is not. But the fact is, they're going to keep selling that Bitcoin narrative in order to move in this new digital economy. Remember, the Fed will never, ever give up control of the money supply. The central banks are not having it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We got yield rates right now are plummeting. And I have a feeling that's because the jobs numbers are not going to come in good. And then we have the dollar right now slightly up. We have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, we have the Fed. Repo at 17 billion. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer in order to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have the Fed will host Payments Innovation Conference on October 21st, covering DeFi, stablecoins, AI, and tokenization. And we have all the big banks pushing the adoption for crypto. We have the alphabet boys pushing the adoption of crypto. And now we have the central banks pushing adoption. If they control the money supply, we know we're about to steamroll into this new digital economy. These new payment rails are about to go into effect. And then we have a framework was submitted to the SEC's crypto task force to make digital assets quantum safe. And quantum computing is going to change everyone's reality. You're not going to be able to trust your eyes and ears. Right now, sometimes you question things, but definitely when they turn on these quantum computers, you're definitely going to have to sit back and let it play out. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs down as I'm doing this video. And we have Grayscale launches Ethereum covered call ETFs offering bi-weekly dividends on ETH exposure. And again, another casino product for crypto. And we're going to keep seeing a lot more of these products in order, again, to push adoption. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have U.S. Bancorp relaunches institutional Bitcoin custody service with partnership with NYDIG after a 3-year pause. And we don't hear a lot from NYDIG, but we know there's a lot of powerful hands behind it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the CFTC has approved Polymarket to operate crypto prediction markets in the U.S. And again, they're just opening up the casino. Remember, people are going to have universal basic income sitting at home getting free money. But first, you got to build the platform first. You got to build the ecosystem first. And I told you that 60% of this economy is going to be centered around gaming. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ripple expands RLUSD stablecoin access to African institutions through partnership with Chipper Cash, Valor, and Yellow Card. And we have these U.S. companies pushing crypto adoption over in the emerging markets. And we don't hear Trump saying nothing about do not deal with the BRICS when it comes to these digital assets. Remember, guys, money does not compete. They all have the same agenda, and that's moving us to this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Brian Armstrong says about 40% of Coinbase's daily code is AI generated. And we know Coinbase has already stated they ran tests where these AIs were paying each other. So we know the technology is already ready to go. All they need is that crisis to move it all in. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And speaking of crisis, we have Ukraine's parliament passes crypto legalization and taxation bill in first reading with 246 votes. Now remember, guys, if you got the drums beating, this is the last thing you're worried about. Same thing with the C word. They were pushing forward the digital economy. And now they're also pushing forward with the digital economy, what the drums are beating. Remember, guys, this is a movie. Get your popcorn, sit back, and let it play out. We already know where this ends, and that's the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team Save the Village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team Save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.